Hello and welcome to this webinar on the IT Service and Support Awards and what it's like to be a winner at those awards. This is a winner's interview. And joining me today is Slavka Horakova from DHL IT Services. Hi Slavka.
Good morning, Zoe. Hello.
Hello, thanks for joining us today, telling us a bit about your experience and what it's been like to be the winners of the Best Large Service Desk Award of 2015. For people that weren't perhaps there at this year's awards or haven't read the case study, can you just tell us a little bit about you and your team?
Yes, I can. Our European service desk is a part of a global organization. We are internal service provider for DHL.
Yeah.
Here in Europe, we have 160 members. We provide a service in 11 languages. And our main commitments to customers are speed of answer and first call resolution, which is currently in high 80s, and we're really proud of that. So that's briefly about my team.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay, and so as I say, you won this year. It was only this April, and so that must have been a fantastic experience. What made you actually put yourselves forward and enter the awards?
Well, definitely there was not a single reason. There were a couple of them. I remember really well 2014, there was the 10th anniversary of our service desk, and it motivated our participation. We achieved a lot, we reflected on what we've done, and in a way we were seeking an external recognition to give us another reason to be proud of what we do here. But the final trigger, I would say, they were our colleagues in Asia, because they take part in various competition all the time, and it's an expectation from customers in the Asia Pacific region. And I believe that's
interesting. So there's sort of something that you were able to pick up on from another completely other area of the world and sort of think, hang on a minute, that's something that we could probably add to our attributes as well.
In Asia, quite a competition, even more than Europe, I would say. Okay. That's why it's important for the guys there to be able to show, look, we've been there, we can be compared comfortably, we are excellent providers. So I would say it's even more recognition of those events in Asia than in Europe, for sure.
Okay, fantastic. So, you obviously put together your submission. You found out, what it was that you needed to do. How did you find the process? How did the team find the process? Was it easy to get support for that?
Well, since the very beginning, I wanted to involve as many members of the team as possible. I was hoping that that would increase the joy of the entire team in case we were successful.
Yes, yeah.
They were willing to participate, more than I would even hope, to be honest.
Yeah.
The enrollment process was easy. Once we knew the formal, like the topics that we were requested to write about, I would say that we felt intimidated for a moment, just because there was a lot of space to fill, right? You have given these limits, but at the end we had exact opposite issue, because there was not enough space simply for us to cover everything.
Yes, yeah.
And by the way, there are no direct flights from Prague to Birmingham, and we discovered that only while attending the interview with judges. So that was probably the only complication I can recall.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So that was something you found out a bit later on. So as we say, you talked about there was a bit of work to do and gathering together the submission itself. And the fact that the team were all involved, that's fantastic, because like you said, it meant that everybody had a bit of buy-in and felt included in the process. So then you found out, you must have, on the night of the awards ceremony itself, and you found out that you won. How did that feel for everybody?
we didn't expect that. I'll be very open, because this was the first time ever we decided to participate in any competition like that.
Yeah.
So for us was rather the participation exercise and the whole purpose. But we didn't expect that award, and I can tell you that that gave us a really, really big reason to party.
Yes. And
We
it's
booked a
a
lot
good
of
evening to
days.
do it.
Yes, and that party was, some of us stayed till 6 in the morning, including me, so you can imagine that there
Definitely a
was
good party, yeah, a good celebration.
yes, yes. But on a more serious note, I think that the award was definitely very important acknowledgement of what we are, what we do. There was a validation that we were on the right track, and that gave another reason for my team members to be proud that they work for DHL Service Desk.
Yeah.
I I can't think of any other recognition that we got from our internal colleagues or customers that could compete with this service as the award. It's been the biggest so far, and we even ordered the T-shirts with the logo of being the best service desk. And every Friday when we have a casual day here, my team they keep wearing these T-shirts, and it means that if they like to wear them, it means that I hope that it means they are really proud of it.
Yeah, definitely. That's brilliant. Actually, it's something that lasts, longer than just like you say the fantastic celebrations of the night and perhaps that week and that month. It actually lasts longer and leaves something positive behind. So you talked about the team feeling proud, and have you noticed any other kind of unexpected benefits or things that happen after this? Must be affecting their relationships with customers, their confidence, things like that. Anything specific that you can think of?
Absolutely. The first one appeared already during the visit of judges, because in the finals, judges came to Prague, and we spent some time with them, and they asked my teams about the reason why we should win.
Yeah.
And I was nicely surprised with the stories that my guys brought in, and this was unexpected benefit for me, that the participation was a great team building activity for my team. So this was the first one on the way, and after receiving the award, we got a lot of attention of IT services colleagues. We even got a personal thank you note from managing director, and our story was posted in the global corporate magazine. So this was really positive publicity for us, and it helped us a lot to promote ourselves inside the company. And even while fighting for new business, definitely this is another reason we use why customers should decide for us and not for the others.
Right, yeah, so it's a competitive, differentiator, something that you can use externally as well. And like you say, it's so nice for all your team to have that recognition internally, and to really, to be able to shout about your achievements, I suppose, and really celebrate that. And it almost sounds like it let you discover things about your team and about the great things that they were doing and all that they felt about the service desk that you didn't already necessarily know. So that's brilliant. So what have you done? What else have you done since winning the award? It says here. I mean, I know it's not been that long really, and we are already fast coming round to the end of the year. But so in the few months that have gone by, is there anything else that's
it's almost the end of the year. I
Yeah.
still can't believe it.
I know.
Yeah. So what we've done, we're working hard on keeping the momentum going. It's not easy, because I know that very soon there will be another winner announced. So we're trying to benefit as much as possible from the positive wave, from the positive energy that resulting from the awards. And we remain humble, and focused on our customers' needs. And while negotiating with potential new customers, as I mentioned already, we're trying to promote also the award that we received.
Yeah, and have you found that that's helped you?
I think that for sure, of course, the customer would ask additional questions just to make sure that the award is really deserved. So,
Yeah.
of course, we have prepared all the information they ask for, but already it's keeping a positive impression.
Okay, brilliant. So it's a organisation like yourself, that's key, isn't it, really? And it's what it's all about. And it says what you're embarking on next. I know you mentioned keeping the momentum going, but any developments that you can share with us today? Any new initiatives that you're planning?
Well, first, IT Services announced Strategy 2020, and it's fully dedicated to customer centricity. So what's this all about? While we deliver excellent service quality, we want to focus on soft skills, because we realize we spend so much time on improving the technical portfolio, and we can deliver up on SLAs. However, that's not all that customer wants. It's really important how we deliver this technical knowledge, and
Yes.
because this will at the end make them to remember the experience with service, and that will make them to decide who's the best provider for them. So we're really refocusing on soft skill, because the technical knowledge is where it should be. Also, we working on automations. We allowing a space to absorb more in-depth knowledge while getting rid of some super easy tasks that our guys don't have to spend time anymore with. We working on automated ticket assignments. That's the current project we have here, and the implementation of voice recognition password reset in countries where we haven't done so yet because of some local legal restrictions. So if I could sum up, this year will be definitely about refocus on soft skills and automation that will allow us to focus onto more depth knowledge about the particular customers.
Wow, yes. Okay, so lots going on, and then onwards and upwards.
Yes.
And hopefully, you've got a few words of advice for other people who are thinking perhaps about entering for next year's awards.
Well, what I would say, just do it. do it, it's worth it. Just the participation already gives you a lot. You get to know your team much better. You give them a reason to stick more together, and in case you win, there will be a really good reason to party. But already the participation is a mission itself, so do it, try it. It's worth it.
Definitely, excellent. Couldn't have said it better. And as you say, that's a really interesting point, because we have been doing interviews with the award winners, but also whenever we do speak to finalists, or even, like you say, people who've just gone through the exercise of taking part, everybody has got something out of it, and often more than they really expected, and it's really allowed the team to shine through and show what they can do. So that's great advice, Slavka, and thank you so much for sharing your story with us.
Thank you, Zoe, for inviting me. It was my pleasure.
Lovely. And as you can see, anyone who's listening to this now, you should be able to see here the URL if you want to go and have a look at the awards for next year and the criteria, and see a few more case studies perhaps from last year. There's all on the website there, and you can take a look at what it would be, perhaps what it would involve if you're thinking about entering yourself. Do get involved. It's a great process, as everybody says, how much they've really got out of it. So do have a look there and enter before the 8th of January. That's when the entries are going to close for 2016. Okay, so Slavka, I'll say goodbye, and thanks again, and the best of luck with everything at DHL IT Services.
Thank you very much, Zoe. Thank you. Bye.